Now, the body cam video released of the officers taking down the suspect shows the incredible work they did. They were methodical, going door to door, and it only took them minutes to kill the shooter. I want to bring in Gene Petrino. He's a retired SWAT officer. Gene, thank you so much for joining us today. I know you've analyzed the video. What do you make of the police response?
Honestly, it was incredible. They were very well trained. They knew exactly what they were doing from the very beginning. They got information as soon as they were going into the building. Organized, just did a phenomenal job. I mean, it was textbook, honestly.
You know, the shooter drew out maps. You just heard Rachel say that in the piece of the campus. It was clearly a planned attack, and she wrote a manifesto. We don't really know the details of it. She shot her way through a door. We know she was once a student there. What do you think about the lack of security? Was this because it was you think it was a soft target?
Yeah, I mean, schools by definition are soft targets, and they're prone to these attacks. And from what I'm understanding, the school was chosen because it was the security might not have been as strong as at other locations. So it made it an easy target, and obviously that's why she chose it.
You know, right now there's a community in grief, right? 6 people are dead. A pastor's only daughter was killed. She was only 9 years old among all of the rest of the people who were killed. But all we hear on mainstream media is about guns, gun control. Let's be honest, no sane person walks into a school and kills innocent children and people. I mean, police just told us that she was under doctor's care for emotional issues. Banning guns, in your opinion, what would that do?
Nothing. From what I understand, these guns were purchased legally. So banning guns, gun laws, all this stuff is not going to stop this. If someone wants to kill you, they're going to use other means, whether it's a knife, a bomb, they could set fires, any of these things. These are just tools to carry out the violence that they're feeling inside. So, getting rid of guns is not going to solve this problem.
Listen, I just want to mention this. In Israel, where people are constantly under attack there by terrorists, security is a big deal, especially in schools. I mean, even here in America, Jewish schools have armed guards. Is this a wake-up call for Christian schools as well? And why not put guards at all schools so they aren't soft targets?
Yeah, I think it's definitely, this has been a wake-up call. I think that, our schools need to be better protected. I think having armed security there is definitely a benefit. No one's going to want to approach someone that's armed. The idea is, obviously she picked this school because she knew she'd be able to get in there and commit the horrific crime that she did. If there was somebody that was at the front with a gun, she probably wouldn't have made it that far.
Yeah, because you hear, some on the left talking about how, oh, well, we don't want schools to be jails. And as a parent whose child goes to a school where there are armed security guards, good guys with guns, makes me feel safe.
Yeah, just because someone has a gun doesn't make them a scary person as far as a guard goes. I remember as a kid meeting many police officers, very friendly. They had guns. They didn't scare me. I was taught to respect them. And I think we need to get back to that a little bit.
Yeah. Gene Petrino, a retired SWAT commander. Thank you so much for joining us. Do you have anything else you want to add to this?
No, thank you for having me on.
Thank you so much for joining us.